Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Morpheme of the Week. This week we're going to be focusing on the morpheme Anim. Here's a quick summary of the morpheme. The Latin root anim means mind or spirit. This Latin root is the word origin of a good number of English vocabulary words, including unanimous, animated, and animosity. The root anim is easily recalled via the word animal, for an animal is a living, moving creature and so contains a spirit and a mind. Time for a knowledge check. Let's do some language analysis. On your mini whiteboards, write down the following short sentence. The teacher was animated as he discussed the topic. Your task now is to analyse that sentence, specifically focusing on the connotations of the word animated. In other words, what does the word animated imply about the teacher? You have 30 seconds, starting from now. Okay, if a teacher is animated as he discusses the topic, it could have lots of possible implications. Firstly, it could simply imply that the teacher is full of energy. It could also imply that he might simply enjoy the topic and be very interested in exploring the topic. Finally, it might convey a sense of general excitement, or perhaps that the teacher is in a rush. So as you can see, if you want to get good marks in English, you need to explore language and possible implications. Okay, time for a task to test your morpheme knowledge. On the next few slides, I'm going to display some videos that relate to the morpheme Anim. Using the videos and the text prompt at the bottom of each slide, can you figure out the Anim words? Record your answers on your mini whiteboards. This one should be nice and easy. Can you guess the Anim word based on the video of the monkey? A hint for the next Anim word. This is a word that relates to companies such as Disney and Pixar. The clue for this word is that this is a word that relates to people coming together and joining under the same cause. And finally, this relatively esoteric word relates to the idea of being generous or forgiving. Okay, we're going to go through the answers now. So the answers were animal, animation, unanimity, and magnanimous. If you don't know what those words mean, that could be something for you to look up this week. Knowing how words work can help us make sense of unknown words. If we can recognise part of a word, then we can use our knowledge of morphemes to decipher its function. We should be familiar with this by now, but for the final section, on our mini whiteboards, we're going to complete a Freya model for the morpheme Anim. We're going to fill out the 4 quadrants. In the top left-hand quadrant, you're going to write down the definition of the morpheme Anim. On the top right-hand quadrant, you're going to write down some characteristics or facts about the morpheme Anim that you've learnt today. The bottom left-hand side, you're going to write down some examples of words that contain the morpheme Anim. And finally, at the bottom right-hand side, some images that relate to this morpheme. And finally, at the right-hand side, some images that relate to this morpheme. Here's a completed Freya model for you to compare against your own. And once again, I just want to say thanks for listening, and I'll see you next week.